Hey Jack Squad, happy holiday to you. How's everyone doing? I hope all is well, and I hope you're making it happen for yourself. You have to make it happen for yourself, okay? Today is Memorial Day. Let me tell y'all, I had a heck of a weekend. It did not go as I planned. Y'all know I was gonna go live. I caught a flat tire. I'll tell y'all that story in a minute. It just messed up my whole weekend, right? Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And all of my social media information is down in the description box, as well as my email and my Cash App. Now, I'm asking you guys today, I know everybody got things to do, but this situation that I got in yesterday really messed me up. Now, I don't know if I told you guys that my bank card had been compromised, right? What happened some months back when I first moved here, I left my card at the Bojangles restaurant. You know, you go through the drive through, you give them your card. I left it. When I went to get gas, I was like, oh, so it might have been 45 minutes, an hour. I went back and got it. They had it. I got it. Boom. All right, so evidently somebody wrote the numbers down and decided to use it months later. Bank notified me, blah, 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 because they use it at 3 in the morning, a time that I don't even use it, right? So they know. So if you got that if you don't have that protection on your bank card or in your credit cards or anything, get that, because that's how they knew that it wasn't me. They called me and they text me and they called me. So okay, I've been dealing with the backlash of that because, you know, when you have stuff taken out of your account and the card is different, and I tried to remember everything, but I couldn't and I didn't, so it has messed me up financially, right? So I was trying to get over the hump of that. Just yesterday, trying to get over the hump of that, right? And I go out, I'm going to Walmart, give me some water, some other stuff. And the car started feeling funny. I get out, I got a flat. Now, it's Sunday, and it's a holiday. Now, I know, like at home, that in Cleveland, I don't know about Charlotte because I never paid attention, but probably not because wasn't that much around there, that tire places are not open, right? So I wasn't far from home. It would have been a 5 or 6 minute ride, but it turned out to 30 because I had to go really, really slow. I didn't want to mess up my rim, and my car is already low. Okay, so I get home. I have AAA. I called AAA. Now, this is the story. I called AAA, right? They sent out a fat, fluffy young girl. Now, I look stronger than her, okay? Here they sent her out, right? Now, I didn't know that they did that. I know they contract out to other people, but usually AAA is on point, right? She came in a AAA car. And I know AAA had cars, right? I'm looking for the truck, the tow truck, you know, the big truck, something with some tools. So here she comes. So when she get out, I was a bit astonished. And I said, you going to be able to fix the tire? And I may have said it in a not so good way. And she sort of took offense, and she said, is that why you didn't answer the phone? Well, I didn't hear my phone ring, and it was right in my hand when I went outside. Maybe I had went to the back or something. I didn't hear it ring because I'm waiting on them because I got things to do. So when I looked at her, I said, she's not going to be able to get this tire off. Now, I know there's women that change tires. Yes, I do. But you need man strength sometimes. And I'm all for women's rights. You definitely got the right to do what you want with your body. But there are things that a man can do. There are things that a woman can do, right? We don't have men's strength. We can be as strong mentally as we want to. Physically, we're not, okay? So I'm sitting in the living room. I can look right out there at her, right? So I was frying some chicken. I said, you okay? You know, we get the tire out, got the spare tire out. You okay? Yeah. First off, she started by telling me, you got the special tool. Special tool for what? She said, your car has a special tool. I said, I ain't got no special tool. I ain't never had it. But I done got tires. I just got them tires last year when I was down here visiting my daughter. I ain't got no special tool, right? So I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody never asked me about a special tool. So I knew this was not going to work. So I go back, fry my chicken, eat my meal, and I'm sitting in the living room looking at her. When I go back in the living room to look at her, first of all, she was on the phone with this hand, one hand. She's on the phone. I'm thinking maybe she's talking to AAA, dispatch. It's a situation. She's talking to them. All right. I look back out there again. She was bent over. Now, when you're doing a tire, you got to use your knees. You can't bend over and take a tire off. You got to use your knees. You got to kneel, right? She bent over and the whole crack of her butt was out like a plumber, right? I said, I know, Lord, I know this ain't going to work. This ain't going to work. Now, mind you, the time is going. I called him at 3:30. She might have got there at 4:35, which was, I thought, pretty good time for AAA. She messed around out there for about an hour, 45 minutes. I don't know how long. Anyway, I go back out because now I'm ready to go. The tire should be off. What's happening? I go back out here. Now, and plus, I had to, maybe about 5:30 because I knew I was going live at 6:30. So it was about 5:30. 5. She was standing around looking stupid. What's going on? I said, you can't get it off. She was like, oh, so you knew about that. I said, knew about what? She said that the tire don't come off. I said, what you mean? So she had the lugs off, which is usually the hard part. We both needed a man to pull the tire off. Sometimes those tires are on there. I go to pull it, and I can't pull it out, and I know I'm stronger than her. I know I was stronger than her, right? And she couldn't get it off. I didn't really see her give that much effort, but first of all, you was bent over. You got to squat down. You got to use your knees, sis, right? She was young. She was overweight, sloppy. I said, this ain't going to work. So I said, well, what do? You can't get a test. She was like, well, you have to get it towed. Ain't nobody getting nothing towed. Towed where? First of all, everybody closed till Tuesday. I want the tire, change it, go to spare, get it all, put it on. What's the big deal? Now I'm getting aggravated. But I know that she didn't have the capabilities to do it, but I'm still aggravated. So I said, well, can you call the dispatch of AAA? She said, no. I said, so how do y'all talk to them? She said, they don't. Everything is they use technology, so I guess they text some messages and stuff. So I'm like, okay, this is some bull. So I said, well, I'm going to call them. You right here. I'm going to call them and see if they can send somebody else out, somebody to assist you with the truck. I'm going to pull up in here with this little baby car. It's a little small car. You ain't got nothing, no tool, no nothing. You got nothing in there but the jack handle that comes apart, the hydraulic jack that comes apart, right? You ain't got no hammer. I said, you ain't got no hammer, you ain't got nothing. Because we've been to the tire shop and they beat the tire off like you ain't got nothing. A mallet, nothing. You don't have nothing, right? No, she has nothing. You have of no service, ma'am. So I call them and I go in the house because I didn't want to hurt her feelings and say, listen, y'all sent the girl out here. She can't take this tire out. I'm stronger than her, right? So they said, okay, we're going to send somebody. So she mullered around in the driveway. I said, go on about your business, sis. It's over. Your job is done. Right? That got on my nerves. And then she taking the tire, rolling it back. You ain't got to do that. Leave it right there. She didn't put the lugs. She didn't pop them back on. But that's okay because I'm waiting on the next AAA. They're going to send somebody else out. Well, that somebody else never came. Had I knew they was not going to come, I would have went live. But they saying they're going to come. First they said they was coming at 5:42 or something. Then they said 7:13. Then when I called them back, they ain't answered their phone. AAA said whoever they ain't answering their phone. Now I'm pissed. Y'all know you never miss nothing until you don't have it. I was thinking of all kind of snacks, all kind of stuff I wanted. I almost DoorDashed some stuff. I wanted some chips and some cookies and a zero drink, right? Zero sugar drink. Child, it was $15. I said, Jackie, put that phone down. I ain't even have $15. So that was my dilemma. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to go live at whatever time I put up there, 7:30, but it drained my spirit. My spirit wasn't there for it. You know, my spirit wasn't there because I attempted it. I sat down and it was like, no, that's a negative, right? And then I said, I'm going to do it today at 12. I was so tired at 12 because I got up at the crack of dawn. I set my clock for 7. Usually on Sundays and days like this, I don't get up early because I don't have to. I plan on sleeping, so I watch TV all night. I said, I'm going to get up at 7. Call them, so hopefully they'll be here by noon. Well, I got up at 7, called him, and the guy got there. As a matter of fact, he might have got there before 8, because I remember I was at the store. I was at Walmart. It was around 8:30. So he came. Now, it was hard. He was a man. But he sat down on the ground and kicked it with his foot. He kicked it. And the third kick, he said, yeah, this on here. You're going to have to get it towed. And as he was saying that, God popped it off. I said, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, right? He was very nice. He just did all what he had to do. Didn't take him no time to get that tire off. Now, that's what sis supposed to do. Listen, I don't have a problem with women doing whatever it is they think they can do. But make sure that you can do what you say you can do before you sign up to do it. Okay, now that's my rant on that. So at any rate, now I have to get a tire. Those tires are very, very expensive. And I said all that to say this. First, I want to get it off my chest. Second of all, I said all that to say this. If any of my subscribers, any of you all, can cash app me something so I can get a tire. I've already was in a bind with this card, my bank card, being compromised. One of my friends had helped me out. And shout out to my cousin, Isha. Shout out to my cousin Isha. She sent me something, and to my girl Jeanette. Because Isha saw that I want some skates. And but anyway, shout out to them. Like, I don't want to put people's business all out there. But listen, if it's anybody that can cash out me something to help me, because I'm like, the whole bank card situation, like, I've been trying to handle it, but it's other, like the other day an account came up and they keep two kept texting me, and I'm like, oh, it's this bank information, right? Like, this was a hell of a week, and generally, I'm gonna get over it, I'm gonna get through it. It's just like, it drained me. That and the tire and all that just wore me out, y'all. That's that on that, right? So anyway, I'm gonna talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, when I went live Saturday, one of my subscribers sent me the information and the link about Martell. She said Martell on my soul. Don't quite know who it was, because I've watched some videos and everybody has the same clip, and it's not quite sure who it is. But let me tell you my this on that, right? Let me tell you the this on that, okay? The Scotts, Tisha, this is just my opinion, Tisha and Marceau. Marceau has to defend his woman. Marceau, I don't believe, is messy. He's messy towards her, but not in that, towards the Holtz, right? Or that, whatever their last name is. So anyway, I think, and I know, see, Miss Wanda gasses. She gasses Tisha up. So Miss Wanda had an event, but she was selling, I don't know if she was selling potatoes, I heard her talking about me. She was selling food. And people say it was at a gas station. I don't know, it was at a lot somewhere. And several people from the show came to support her. Now, I think it was nice that Martell and Melanie came to support her, and they are filming together, because Martell had said the other day when he interviewed with somebody that they are filming and everything is copacetic, right? They don't have the energy, has shifted a little bit, that they don't have to be arguing and me-mugging while they're on the set together, which is wonderful. Okay. Now, Melanie was going live, and she was talking about it. She looked very pretty. And then she said, here's Martell. She switched it over to Martell, and he was talking to Miss Wanda, and so on and so forth, right? Now, what I have gathered from watching all of the footage that I've seen is messy-ass Wanda instigated some shit with slow-headed Tisha, and it is speculated that Miss Wanda is saying that the last baby, Sugar Mama, I think her name is she's questioning the paternity. Now, why would you talk about somebody's baby? It's for somebody's child, period. You don't want nobody to talk about Tisha old ass. Tisha 59, 74 years old. You don't want nobody to talk about Tisha. But you keep running off your mouth about Melanie and Martell's children. You keep talking about them on social media. Why? Dead ass wrong, Wanda. Now, Wanda dead wrong. And I think because Wanda's older than them, they've been giving her leeway. They tolerate her. She's being tolerated, right? Now, me, if I was around Miss Wanda, I'm telling y'all, I would have been slapped the shit out of Miss Wanda. Or checked her so hard. So all that dibbity-dabbity and talking in and walking in, talking to her, I'd have been checked her. I'd have checked her so cold. She wouldn't even want to come to the events. She would still talk about me on social media and to her friends and family, but she would not come nowhere I was, okay? And Miss Wanda too old for that. Miss Wanda is too old for that. And she's taking advantage of her, her age and wanting people to respect what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? And so at any rate, that is the speculation that she said something, because that's what would make Martell mad. Everybody knows Martell loves his kids, right? So, and Melanie had his back, which was nice to see that they came together, even though they're not together. They came together as a united front, as a family, because they're still a family, y'all. split up, but they're still a family. So at any rate, it was being speculated that is Marceau and Martell. Now, if they were fighting, it was because Tisha, now Melanie got on her live and said they made her stop filming before the situation, or I don't know if it was before or during, because according to Stormy, there were several fires going on. So Mel says that Tisha grabbed her from behind. She did something from behind. And it's speculated again that Miss Wanda and Tisha tried to jump on Melanie. Okay? And whatever Miss Wanda was saying with her country ass self, it got to Martell. And maybe Martell was saying something to Tisha and Miss Wanda, and Marceau had to get into it. Because now Stormy's live, they can't tell because it's filmed. We're going to see it, I guess, before the season is out. They can't tell, which I thought they had finished filming, but they're not. They can't tell what happened. Stormy gets on her live and says it was a lot going on. They can't speak on what was going on because it's going to be filmed, but she said it was a lot going on. Now, in the comments, people are saying Stormy is not Mel's friend because she thought it was funny. And Stormy was with her mom in the back seat, and I guess Courtney is her dude. It looks like a different dude than the one she was at the house, because he looked like a really big guy at Jalen's house, but he doesn't look that big in the car. But I think Courtney is her husband. And he was telling her, don't tell, you can't say, don't tell, right? Now, it was a lot going on, and according to Stormy, it was a lot of fires going on, right? We probably weren't going to see it all. They're going to edit it or whatever. But at this point, Miss Wanda needs to not film. She was good TV. She was a little country crazy talking broad. She was funny, but she's toxic. Miss Wanda is way too toxic and way too disrespectful. Because the way she came in Jalen's house, twitching around with her ill-built self with that tight dress on. First of all, you shouldn't. First offense was what you had on. That was the first offense. Right? Second offense was you came in there running off the mouth trying to check everybody. And that's what Mel said in the video. She said, you trying to come on our show and try to run it. That's what people like that do. And there is some animosity. Tisha is like a kid, I must say. She can't let go of whatever she's upset with Mel about. She can't let it go. She can't let it go for the sake of the bag, right? Now, like I told y'all before, Marceau said he gonna keep feeling. He want that bag, right? But it looks like people want the Scotts and Miss Wanda to leave. That portion of the Scotts, right? Don't know if Kimmy and Maurice were there. I didn't see them. Don't know if they were there. Kimmy, she knows how to play her position and stay neutral. Stay back there, right? She checks it when she checks it. She checks Miss Wanda. She's had to check Miss Wanda. And she does it so kind of like, for me, Miss Wanda, you got to leave right now. But I'm thinking that production says let her stay. That could be the only way that they allow Wanda to come in their house and to their events and don't tell her to get the fuck out. That got to be the only way. Because there's no way your big country talking ass gonna come in there and bully up on everybody in the spot and cause a confusion. She like a tornado. She come in, tear it all up, and then leave. Right? Now, in the video, she was heard saying, now, after all this melee, whatever happened, Miss Wanda went back to selling dinners or whatever she was doing. And then she said, look at her, there they go. That's her man now. Like, what is her infatuation with the Mel and Martell saga, right? First you told her you need to get back with him. Then it was like, don't be with him. First it was don't be with him. Then it was get back with him. Like, why are you so involved in what they got going on? Why are you so involved? And why do you keep talking about their kids? She talked about their kids several times. And one time she said her grandkids had better hair than Melanie's kids and keep them away from them kids. Like, she is doing way too much. Matter of fact, Miss Wanda does do so much that I would check her on site. I'd probably go to her house and knock on the door. Because you just doing too much. You're doing way, way too much, and it's involving kids. And you don't want nobody to talk about Tisha. Tisha is 100 years old. She can talk for herself. You take up for Tisha all the time like she's 5 years old, but you keep talking about these people's kids. I don't understand. And she did wrong. And I think that Carlos King or who's ever in charge of producers need to have a conversation Even though this is reality TV and it's to show real, but this is to the detriment. Somebody may get hurt. You know, y'all know you can't talk about nobody's kids, nobody's mama. And you may get hurt. Somebody may get hurt. Like, I want, you know, one, like I said, was funny. She's just old country broad. She was funny. She's good TV that first little season, but she's doing too much now. They done did her hair, and they done put some clothes on her. She's doing too much. She's doing way too much. And then she's asking Tisha now, like, if Tisha, Marceau says he won't ever leave because, you know, they have kids and he wants his family. But she's too interrupted into their marriage and into Melanie and Martell's situation. She's too in there. She's too engaged in it, right? And at her age, she's supposed to be imparting wisdom, not foolishness. She's a fool, as far as I'm concerned. She's a fool, right? Now, I don't know. Like, I know Melody's mom was there, and I'm sure Melody's mom and Miss Wanda got into it because Melody's mom don't like her. Like, the whole thing was a big old fiasco, what I'm gathering. Like I said, I can't get no more than anybody else can get because they're not supposed to talk about it. They can't talk about it. So we don't know who Martell was fighting with. We just know Martell was fighting because Melanie got into the middle of it and she was screaming his name. Now, who do y'all think would win if it was Martell and Marceau? Who you think is the bull, right? Now, I know when you talk about people's kids, they get extra strength and extra energy. But I think Marceau might be stronger than Martell. I don't know. But we're going to see how this unfolds. I can't wait. Because they're not talking about it on their social medias either. Stormy released a video. Mel was on live as it was going. And she stopped. So they can't. No, because I went to everybody's social media, child. I've Googled. I did everything I could just so I can get a clear understanding on what happened. But no one's saying. No, they're not saying, right? So we have to wait until it airs, which will probably be the way TV works, the last episode before the reunion or something, right? We ain't gonna really know what go on until the reunion comes. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, Miss Wanda is a problem. Tisha's passive aggressiveness is a problem, and of course her man has to take up for her. And I'm thinking that Tisha and Mel and them got into it, and it was maybe a breakup, and somehow, because a lot of times when folks is fighting, somebody get hit accidentally, and them people mad, and them people got to fight. I don't know, but I'm so upset because, like, I don't know, this was my favorite show after Atlanta Housewives. Now Atlanta Housewives done fell off. Married to Medicine ain't came back on yet, and this was my favorite show. Because it showed black excellence. It was three beautiful looking power couples doing it in Huntsville, right? And it's all exploded. Martell was cheating, made a baby. Marceau is speculated to be cheating. Kimmy and them all right, but Destiny, her husband, had a baby, divorced. Now you got Stormy in here. Now Stormy, like I said, is an entrepreneur. She has a cosmetic line in all the major stores like Walmart, Target, and I don't know where else. But she's doing well for herself. But Stormy is doing too much. And to me, she does what a lot of people do when they first time on reality TV, is they do too much. They do too much, and they want to be seen, and they want that exposure, and I get it. Because you got a brand. If you got any kind of business, you want to be seen on TV. I get it, right? And she's got commercials or sponsorship on social media. So she says she ain't in it. Destiny cool with her. She called Tiffany. She wants to be cool with everybody. But it looks, she didn't never mention Mel. During her live, she didn't say, I hope my girl Mel all right. She never said that. And a lot of times in the heat of a situation, people's true feelings come out. Now, as I was looking at it and looking at the comments on several different videos, everyone said that she didn't never say anything. I didn't think about that, but she didn't. She didn't say, "I hope Mel all right." Let me call my girl Mel and see if she didn't do that. She called Tiffany, right? She said her and Destiny is cool because people were asking her questions on her live, right, as they were leaving the event. So listen, this is horrible. I don't know what we do about this. The one thing I do know is that Miss Wanda got to get off the show. make Miss Wanda, and you see her every now and then, once per season. Once, that first season they set her out for a while. Second season they give her a little more time. They give her a lot of time now. Set Miss Wanda out. Set Miss Wanda out. I don't know if Miss Wanda getting paid. I'm pretty sure she probably is. But set Miss Wanda out. She's got to be punished for her bad behavior. Bad behavior. You don't talk about nobody's kids. You don't put nobody's kids in nothing. You don't on social media. You don't. That's dead wrong, Wanda. And I'm guessing Miss Wanda ain't never really got, ain't nobody really never checked her for real, right? Because I think she might be the toughest thing in Bessemer in her age group. I don't know where Bessemer is, but I'm sure it's a little country spot near Huntsville somewhere. Matter of fact, I'm going to look up Bessemer. But you dead wrong. You dead wrong. You dead wrong, Miss Wanda. You dead wrong. And you got the right folks because, Melanie's mom don't look like she a fighter. And, Melanie probably ain't either. I'm telling you, I'd slap the patch of hair out, Miss Wanda here. You gonna stop that every time you come. Every single time you come, you cause a tornado. Every time? No. No. And you're gonna keep your mouth off my kids. See, Miss Wanda has not been properly checked. And she talk real tough. But she don't look physically fit to back none of that up, right? No, she don't. So we gonna keep an eye on that, and let me say this too. So I told y'all that a week or so ago, Ariana said, this is my last time going live. I ain't going live. I got 2 minutes. You got 3 more minutes, girl. This is it, y'all. I ain't going live. This is it, right? Well, she went live right when that was going on. And evidently, someone told her about the melee. Now, she says Martell called her. I just don't see Martell calling her at the heat of the moment when he's trying to protect his family. I just don't see him calling her. I don't believe he called her. Maybe he did. I just don't believe it, right? And so she was in a car doing this live. And I'm speculating, like all the other folks speculating, that she knew about the event and was somewhere watching it, right? Or trying to watch it. Now, it was also said in the comments that her car has been repoed because she was not on the driver's side, she was on the passenger side. Don't know how true that is, right? But she keeps wanting to put out to us, and I think she just don't understand. She don't get it, right? And she just don't get it, and she keeps putting out to us that Martell ain't never going nowhere because she said something about he ain't never gonna forget me and something. Listen, I know instead she would do better off if she said, y'all, I'm hurt. I was wrong and I'm hurt. You got to lift that off so you can proceed to heal it. If you keep denying to yourself and trying to deny to us, we know better. Trying to deny to us that y'all still together and he the greatest thing and you the greatest thing to him. He said that Melanie inspires him. You don't inspire him. You was something extra. You was extra. You was the side dish. You was extra. You was not the main course. And you don't have what it takes to be the main course. Yes, she was a beautiful girl with a beautiful body. But dudes, especially dudes like that, who try to get money on a corporate level, on a higher level, you ain't got nothing in here, sis. You need something in here. All that booty and all that, you can't take to the boardroom. You can't take nowhere. You can't go to the bank. You can't write no plans. You can't do nothing to assist him in him reaching his higher goal, right? So she went live while they were going live and right after, right? And she was like, I'm so glad that y'all think y'all know more than me. You didn't know nothing either. Now, she might not know now because it's 2 days later. But you've got to see that this man loves, ain't about just the kids either. He loves the unit and the love they had. He realizes that, and she said, well, people will save face just to get their reputation back. Like Martell just saying all that because he wants to maintain his position in life. Child, that's what he means. And he may come over and pillow talk you and have sex with you and go about your business, but that's what he means. Because you ain't at the forefront. Because listen, if I had been messing with a man for 5 years and he get free, you going to see me with him. If you don't see me with him, I'm not messing with him no more. I'm going to chalk it up as a loss. And that's what she can't do. She can't take the L. Her ego is so big and so bruised that she can't take the L. That whatever she thought was going to happen did not happen. And he still wants to be with Melanie. And Melanie is doing well for herself financially and business-wise. you can't win. You can't win. You can't win. You can't win, right? She can't win, and she can't accept that. Instead of accepting it, see, if she accepts it, then she can start the process of healing. But as long as she don't accept it, she won't never heal from that. She'll remain right there where she at in her head. She'll be right there, and that's good for him because he know he can come and manipulate it whenever he feels like it, right? So anyway, y'all, that's Love Mary Charlesfield, child. We got to wait and see. And I'm checking everybody's Instagrams, you know. But let me say this. A shout out to my subscribers, because my subscribers always send me stuff that I'm not aware of because I'm busy doing whatever I'm doing. And they always send me stuff, right? And like I said, this particular subscriber sent it to me while I was live, right? And so I appreciate her. So anyway, y'all be cool. Enjoy your day. And like I said, hit my Cash App if you can, because it's greatly, greatly needed. Like, God don't put more on you than you can handle, and I'm right here with it, right? So anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and everybody have a wonderful weekend. A wonderful, Memorial Day. All right, everybody.